Welcome back everyone for another build video for Wayfinder, the second part of our sword and shield build guide that I promised, but this time around for Kyros the Arcanist, giving him a really fun melee playstyle that is based on the previous video of Infinite Healing Wingrave, so if you missed that video for the basics, make sure to check it out. But in this video we're going to explore a fun and unique way to play Kyros as a melee spell blade, spamming abilities and dealing lots of damage while still maintaining the safety of sword and shield. And if you're interested in more resources and guides for Wayfinder, check out the rest of the channel and subscribe for more. So as you know, Kyros is built around a very simple base mechanic of building up a unique class resource called Arcane Fragments, and then spending them with their ability called Rake to unleash a combo of dark magical claw attacks, and you kind of play around this little loop with the rest of your abilities and weapon masteries, helping you build even more arcane fragments for more Rake and higher DPS. Now, the infinite sword and shield melee combo introduced in my other video directly ties into this mechanic for us and unlocks my currently favorite way to play Kyros, as the description of Arcane Fragment says, landing combo finishers also builds Arcane Fragment for Kyros, allowing us to basically have an infinite and constant source of Arcane Fragments on demand and spam Rake for very high damage and a very dynamic playstyle. To go through it again quickly, Sword and Shield has a melee combo currently that I'm not sure about if it's intended or a mistake, but after any number of attacks, even a single light attack, you're able to chain a heavy shield slam immediately by holding down your heavy attack, which is the equivalent of a combo finisher, allowing anyone with a Sword and Shield to basically spam melee finishers instantaneously. As Kyros, what this means is that repeating our light attack into heavy shield slam combo one after another, we can build up 5 arcane fragments as we like and immediately unleash them as Rake on enemies and deal tons of ability damage, requiring only very little buildup. Alternatively, this chain also works very well if you decide to immediately use a Rake after a shield slam, as the melee combo can be initiated right after a Rake or chained straight into one, allowing an infinite combo of Rake and shield slam with Kyros. I personally prefer the method of first building up your arcane fragments, which can be a bit tricky as shield slam does have a long ending animation, but I found that blocking for just a moment will cancel your end animation and will immediately allow you to start your next combo, so basically allowing you to keep repeating the light attack into shield slam with very short block in between as another form of infinite combo. Rake is an extremely high damage and scaling ability for Kyros if you build for ability power, and if you put 3 ability points into Rake, it will also transform and give you access to on-demand heal that makes this combo and build even stronger, as now next to very high burst and sustain damage, you also have constant healing with Kyros that you otherwise would lack for better survivability. I'm still figuring out how I will want to proceed with this build once I have proper echoes and higher level. Possibly I'll focus on ability power and critical stats if I can to boost the Rake and overall my damage, but that's still a bit far as I'm currently stuck grinding Gloomstones for leveling. Overall, this is by far my favorite playstyle currently in the game and is something I was hoping I could do as Kyros. It's the ultimate melee spellblade build for me, super fun to play and very unique with its constant resource building and spending. And just like with the Infinite Healing Wingrave, I feel it has very high potential currently, unless all of this is unintended and will be fixed eventually, but then more the reason to enjoy this playstyle for now while we can. I for one hope this was intended and will be a unique sword and shield playstyle for those who prefer it. So that's the basis for the Infinite Rake Sword and Shield Kyros build, everyone. It is a very bare bones base build idea, but I just wanted to share as it really unlocked the game for me and allowed me to enjoy a playstyle that otherwise I wouldn't have in the game, so I hope it will similarly help a lot of you who were looking for a fun way to play Kyros with sword and shield. If you have any questions on this build, feel free to ask or even leave tips to build upon the idea. I'm really looking forward to what can be done with this build, but as always, thank you so much for watching my Wayfinder content, everyone. Subscribe if you enjoyed this little guide, and I'll have a lot more coming soon. Take care, Wayfinders, and I'll see you all the next time.